Welcome back, beauties. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Plus in Pageantry. I'm so happy you decided to stop by. This week's talking points are going to be preparation and coaching. They go hand in hand, right? So, you've decided to do a beauty pageant. You have done your research, you have found the pageant that best fits your personality, and now the real work begins. Boom, boom, boom. Just kidding. It's actually a lighter, way lighter tone than that. So, my suggestion, first and foremost, typically what happens when you sign up for a package, you get a payment schedule, and you get some due dates that you need to commit to memory, okay? It's really impressive when you can turn everything in on time. It just kind of shows that you're organized, and you know the relationship between you and the pageant system is already off to a good start because they know they can count on you to adhere to the due dates. Buy a planner or actually utilize the planner or the calendar on your phone. I personally like a planner. I like paper in my hands, so that works a little bit better for me. But if you're someone who will actually follow up on the alerts on your phone, utilize that. Just go ahead, transfer those dates to somewhere where you'll actually check and utilize them. Make sure you're putting all of your payment due dates in there, paperwork due dates, headshot due dates. Just start it off bat, organized. Listen to me now. After that, you need to take a step back, analyze the areas of competition, and figure out where you need help. This is going to require you being particularly honest with yourself. The USA system is interview, evening gown, and fitness. Being a plus size contestant, you can always feel like you're at a disadvantage when it comes to fitness, right? Wrong, kids. That's a big psych. You cannot go into that pageant system thinking that way because you've already put yourself at a disadvantage. You've already started with a defeatist attitude, and that's something that you never want to do. When you enter anything, especially something that you have to pay for, you don't want to go in already painting an L on your forehead. Okay? So what you have to do is look for a way that you can show the judges and your peers that you can be thick and fit as a plus size contestant. That's your angle, okay? I am someone who eats clean most of the time. I do indulge, not gonna lie. I work out. I try to live as much of an active lifestyle as possible, but my jean size is still a size 12. My dress size is anywhere between a 14 and an 18, depending on the material. It's not because I don't try. It's not because I'm lazy. That's just what it is. All I can do is show people through my platforms, through my social media, that I am living right. So that's something to consider when you're a plus size contestant choosing to do a system that has a fitness portion. Don't shy away from it. Go at it full steam just like everything else. Because girl, you got this, okay? In the same vein as, not painting an L on your forehead, go ahead and really spend time on your mindset. Make some clear-cut goals to what you want to achieve by competing in this pageant, and mentally start to prepare. That is just as important as preparing physically, because what'll happen is you'll get there, there'll be all these beautiful girls in the room, there'll be the girls who have returned for the 4th year in a row, and they're always top 5, and they have the most expensive dresses, they have the best makeup, the best hair, and here you are, this is your first pageant and you're feeling insecure. Honey, don't worry about that. You are there to show everyone who you are. You are there to put your platform on a pedestal. You are there to show those judges why you will benefit their system, their brand. Nobody cares. Yes, it's great to acknowledge that the other contestants are there. You don't want to be rude or mean, but you're there for you to fulfill your purpose, okay? So don't paint an S on everybody else's chest and then go ahead and put an L on your forehead. That's not what this is about. You're there to show off and show out. Don't forget it. Now, I want to go ahead and throw this disclaimer out up front because we are going to talk about coaching today. But what you need to understand, that hiring a coach is not a guaranteed W on the board, okay? Hiring a coach is you being honest with yourself, seeing that there's an area where you need help, and you are investing in someone to help you get to where you want to be, to help you achieve your goals. However, having a coach does not influence the judges in any way, does not help you in the system. Having a coach is something that you are doing for you so that you can do the best that you possibly can. But your coach is not going to be in the interview room with you. They're not going to be on stage with you, and they're not going to be interacting with the other contestants with you. They can try to inspire you to do certain things or behave a certain way that they think is going to be beneficial for you, but at the end of the day, it's all you and everyone you encounter that week or weekend, however long the competition is. So you can hire a coach, most definitely, and you can have multiple coaches. You can have a team of coaches if you feel you need it, but don't go into it thinking that this coach is going to make me win. I can't tell you how many times after the pageant when somebody's sweet baby didn't get called into the top 15 or top 5 and they're on the phone screaming at the coach. The coach is just doing their best to make sure that your child is seen and is presenting as best as she possibly can on stage. Now, that aside, if you do choose to hire a coach, make sure it's someone who believes in your brand. Make sure it's somebody who wants to see you succeed as you are and is trying to do their best to pull the best parts of your personality forward. Don't hire a coach who's going to try to say, well, I coach this girl, so we're going to turn you into her. Also, you can hire coaches for each area of competition if you feel like you need to. You can hire somebody who's just there to help you with your runway, just there to help you with your interview, just there to help you with your wardrobe. Whatever it is, there's a coach out there for it. You can have someone that helps you with all of those things, but just do what you feel you need to do, okay? It's a business just like anything else, and there are people out there who may try to take advantage of you. Do your homework and make sure you're choosing someone who has the best of intentions for you, not themselves, okay? And again, I'll say do your homework, study pageants, go to pageants, network, talk to other contestants, listen to their stories, and just take the information that you need. Now, you're watching to become a better you, to learn more about your craft. You are not watching to become a carbon copy, okay? Don't watch Miss Universe and think that you can just get up one day and walk across stage like Catriona Gray. So, don't try to be her. Say, oh my gosh, her walk is so fierce. I'm going to get together with my friends and we're going to walk. We're going to walk our dogs in our heels so that we can get comfortable in our shoes. We're going to, and I'm going to practice this twirl. You know, she did something unique. She pulled her hair across her shoulder. You know, some people would tell you not to mess with your hair on stage, but she did it. So what can I do? That's something that's uniquely mine. You're looking for something that just really, really brings out your personality, not repeats a personality that we've already seen on stage. Sometimes less is more too. Side note. My next talking point segues into a future episode, but find shoes that work for you. Don't feel pressured into buying the pageant shoe, okay? I've done it. It wasn't worth it. My dog ate the shoe and I wasn't even sad about it. You need to wear the shoe around the house, do your dishes, be Mariah Carey, work on the stair stepper. Actually, don't do that because it's dangerous. But my point is, spend as much time as possible in your shoes. And helpful hint, if you're someone who puts the jellies into your shoes, the insoles, make sure that you do that before the pageant because it might affect the fit of the shoe, and also a lot of times those need to be broken in as well. Don't say I never told you nothing. Also, something that's really important in your preparation, practice public speaking. set your phone up and just record yourself speaking. Take a look and see what your face does when you get passionate. I know I'm someone, I raise my eyebrows when I get passionate about something, or like sometimes I kick my chin out. And this isn't about me, it's about you. Practice public speaking. Build your platform around something that's easier for you to talk about, something that you're well versed in, something that you're passionate about, something that you are happy to give your time to. Build your platform around that. My recommendation is not to make it something that instantly draws emotion, but something that you can say, hey, I'm a part of this. It makes me happy to be a part of this, and I'm super stoked to share it with you. My personal platform is body positivity and self-love, and honey, I could talk about it all day. That's what this channel is for, okay? So that's my suggestion for public speaking and building your platform. Just make it something that you're passionate about. I don't care if all 50 girls at the pageant, they're all talking about breast cancer awareness. Why is your version of breast cancer awareness, so unique to you? Draw it out. And my final talking point today, don't be afraid to step in and participate. Go out there, be seen, and be heard. So I would highly suggest, if you're in a state where your directors are able to provide you with opportunities to go out, network, participate, volunteer, do it. At the very end of it all, yes, it is a competition. Yes, only one girl can win, but you're still there to have a good time. You have invested in this. You have spent your time preparing. You got a coach. You had to overcome whatever you had to overcome. You're up there in your beautiful gown, smiling for the world to see, sharing your platform. You're there to have a good time. So maybe you take it home, maybe you don't, but don't go into it so focused on the competition that you lose sight of all the work that you did to get there. So remember to have fun. Remember to be you. As the great Dr. Seuss once said, today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. And for people who, don't resonate with Dr. Seuss, Uncle Bun B said, you can be who you want to be. Live life how you feel. Just put your faith in the Lord, and that's keeping it real. For real. All right, y'all, that's my episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be blessed and